You want to be like me, calm, unbothered, untouchable. I can see it in your eyes, that quiet desire to understand how I think, how I move through chaos like it's nothing, how I stay still while everyone else breaks. But here's the truth, you can't imitate me by copying what I do. You have to understand why I do it. I wasn't born calm, I built it. Every silence you see in me is paid for by 1,000 moments of restraint. Every emotion I hide is a decision, not an accident. I learned early that reacting gives people power. The louder you are, the easier you are to read. And the easier you are to read, the easier you are to control. That's why I stay quiet. Not because I'm afraid, but because silence forces others to reveal themselves first. While they talk, I learn. While they argue, I analyze. While they seek validation, I gain information. And information is power in its purest form. Most people don't think, they just respond. They mistake emotion for action, reaction for strength. They scream to be understood, but never stop to understand themselves. I don't waste energy like that. My energy is focused, precise, deliberate. Every move is calculated. Every word is chosen. Every silence is a message. You think I don't care, I do. But I only care about what matters, and very little does. Most people live like open books. You can read their fears, desires, and weaknesses in the first few pages. But I prefer to be unreadable because mystery confuses people, and confusion gives me time. In this world, control isn't taken, it's built. It's the result of understanding how people think, and refusing to be moved by their emotions. If you want to understand me, you need to understand detachment. Detachment doesn't mean apathy. It means seeing things as they are, not as you wish they were. It means accepting that people will lie, betray, and disappoint you, and preparing for that before it happens. I don't expect loyalty. I don't expect honesty. That's why I'm never surprised when they disappear. Predictability is a weakness. If they can predict you, they can control you. That's why I stay unpredictable. Not by acting different, but by never reacting the same way twice. If someone attacks, I don't fight back immediately. I let them think they've won. Because people expose themselves after victory. I don't raise my voice, I raise my awareness. Noise doesn't win wars, patience does. You think patience is passive, it isn't. It's a silent weapon. The longer you wait, the more people reveal. And by the time they realize what you've seen, it's already too late. This is why I stay calm, because chaos is a mirror. It reflects who people really are. When everything burns, most people run. I stand still, because that's when truth shows itself. You want control, then master your reactions. Anger, fear, jealousy, they all make you predictable. And predictability kills power. I don't let emotions lead me, I use them. Emotion tells you where your weakness hides, control tells you when to act, and timing decides everything. Most people act too early or too late. They move because they're told to move. I move when it's time, not when I'm pressured. That's the difference between instinct and strategy. Do you know why people fear silence? Because in silence, their thoughts get loud. They can't handle stillness because it reveals the truth they've been avoiding. But I welcome silence. It's where I hear everything the world tries to hide. Silence is where plans form, where clarity is born, where control begins. When I'm quiet, I'm not doing nothing. I'm calculating everything. Every glance, every pause, every tone. People think they're hiding their intentions. They're not. They expose them in every careless detail. That's why I rarely get surprised. Because I don't listen to what people say. I listen to what they avoid saying. Understand this. Control is not about dominating others. It's about mastering yourself so deeply that no one can touch your focus. You can't manipulate someone who doesn't react. You can't scare someone who accepts pain. You can't beat someone who doesn't need to win every fight. That's my strength, not muscle, not status, control. You think I isolate myself because I hate people. That's not true. I isolate myself because the crowd is loud and noise kills awareness. When you're alone, you can hear your thoughts clearly. You can see your goals without distortion. You can feel your strength returning. Solitude isn't loneliness, it's a forge. A place where your emotions melt down and reshape into discipline. Most people can't last 5 minutes in silence without reaching for a distraction. They're addicted to noise because it hides how lost they are. But if you can face your own thoughts, you're already ahead of most. That's why I don't chase people. I attract them when they realize they can't figure me out. Mystery has gravity, and control has silence. To them I look emotionless. To me they look fragile. I don't need to prove I'm strong, because strength that needs proof isn't real. True strength is invisible. It shows in restraint. It speaks in silence. It acts without warning. You want to know why I don't show emotion? Because the moment you show it, people start studying it. They learn what hurts you. They learn what excites you. They learn how to control you. And I don't let anyone control me. So I smile when I need to. I stay still when they expect anger. And I walk away when they expect war. Control isn't in domination. It's in unpredictability. You think this is easy? It isn't. It's constant restraint, constant awareness, constant understanding of human nature. But once you master it, you stop being a piece in someone else's game. You become the player no one sees until it's over. They'll call you heartless. They'll call you detached. They'll say you've changed, and they'll be right. You'll change from emotional to focused, from reactive to strategic, from predictable to unreadable. But remember, unreadable doesn't mean empty. It means disciplined. I feel everything. I just decide what deserves a response. You want to live like that? Then stop wasting words. Stop reacting to every noise. Stop letting people pull your strings. Learn when to speak. Learn when to move. Learn when to disappear. When you reach that level of control, you won't need to prove anything to anyone. Your presence will speak for itself. Your silence will make people uncomfortable. Your calmness will feel like power because it is. In the end, that's the truth they never tell you. Power doesn't shout, power watches, power waits, power stays unseen until it decides to move. That's the kind of power I live by. So if you really want to be like me, stop trying to act like me. Start understanding yourself. Because the moment you control your emotions, you control the entire game. And when that happens, you won't need to be like me. You'll simply become someone no one else can be.